Hey everybody, Gary Johnson with Ribbon Roofing. Well, just like I said in my earlier video today, I set 2 achievement goals for myself for today. My first one, as you remember, was to take a cold plunge over at Live Resilient and last for 2 minutes in 45-degree water. Well, I did that, I achieved it, and I actually did a little bit over 3 minutes. So I was pretty proud of myself. I don't know if you know what a cold plunge is or not, but they're great therapy for getting your heart rate up, getting your blood flowing, and they have other benefits too. If you ever think about doing one tip I have for you, because I did do one about a week ago, was to make sure as soon as you go into the water is dip your whole face into the water, or like I did, dip my whole head. My daughter Danielle told me that little secret. She has a cold plunge at her house up in Alabama. The second thing is to work on your breathing. Breathe in and out in intervals of 4 seconds, and that will really help you out a lot. So my second achievement, I achieved that, and the second goal that I set for myself, I achieved that about an hour ago. And that was to go 24 hours without eating. The only thing I've had all day is water and decaffeinated coffee. So I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. I've done it before. I've actually gone a whole 3 days without eating before. If you watch my post from yesterday, you'll, not my post, but a Facebook post that I made yesterday from Thomas DeLore, saying that fasting actually helps you build brain cells. Well, I need all the help with the brain cells that I can get. But anyway, so it got me thinking that to do this again, to set a goal and go 24 hours. Well, I'm going to add to that. Now my next goal is to go 36 hours. So to make it until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Come 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll see where that leads me. I've always been pretty fit my whole life. I just wanted to take it to a different level. You have different factors in life that motivate you. Me, I want to be around for, my kids, my grandkids, and my future grandkids, and just to enjoy life. My mother just passed away a year ago. And my father, God love him, he's 86 years old, soon to be 87. And just the other day, he walked 3 miles, and he's 87 years old. Are you freaking kidding me? So I need to one-up him when I get to be that age. Another thing that motivated me, about a month or 2 ago, I did a blood test and everything was good. My blood pressure was good. My sugars were good, as I like to call them. One thing that wasn't too good were my lipids. And the more investigating I do about lipids and how outdated they are, the better I feel about it. But one thing about my dad and other people in my family, my aunts, my uncles, they all suffered or were diagnosed with diabetes and early in their lives, like in their 40s. My father was like 45 years old and taking blood pressure medicine and diabetes medicine, getting the shots. Well, actually, I think they were all misled. With a little bit of exercise and a better diet, I think they could have achieved everything that your blood levels should be and your health should be by just doing those little things. But they all want to, all them doctors, man, they all want to feed you the medicine. The pharmas, they all want you to buy their medicine, and that stuff, that's not cheap. I've never had to take any blood pressure medicine, and I've never had to take any diabetes medicine. I'm 62 years old, and I plan on going for the rest of my life not having to take any of those medications. And if my father right now, he's like I said, he's 87 years old, and other than, you know, the medications that he's on, you know, for his blood pressure and his diabetes, he's in good health. You know, I can see him living well into his 90s, which means me, if I keep it up and making the effort, you know, my ass could be around till I'm in my hundreds. And just like, you know, today, you know, the 60s and your 60s isn't like when you were in your 60s, or when people were in their 60s 10, 20 years ago. We're a lot better health, better looking, more active. And so, you know, maybe, you know, when I'm 100, you know, I'll look and feel like they did when they were in their 70s on medication. So, you know, these are just little things, like I mentioned from, you know, my very first video, things that I wanted to share with you, my motivation. Again, and, you know, not only did I achieve the, you know, 24 hours without eating, the fast, but, you know, I also just got off of the treadmill about 15-20 minutes ago too. When I did the fast 3 years ago, or it was longer than 3 years ago now, it was you know, probably about 6 or 7 years ago, I wasn't doing any exercising. As a matter of fact, I was even still drinking at that time. So, but of course I didn't drink during the fast, you know, again, it was water only. And then the last 24 hours of that 72 hours, I didn't even shower or drink any water, which is called a dry fasting. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share these achievements with you, let you know how I feel. You know, I've also been working on another little thing with my diet that I'll share with you a little bit down the road once I get more into it. But, you know, I'm feeling great. Life is great. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope everybody goes out and crushes it tomorrow. Today's just about over, but get out there and get after it. Thanks, and God bless.